Welcome, adrenaline junkies. This is RoadWatch 24 hours. Get ready for high-speed chases, incredible collisions, and moments of pure intensity from the U.S. Police. Captured 24/7. Let's get started. On February 6, 2024, a routine patrol in Sebring turned into a 130 miles per hour missile launch when Jaquan Hall decided speed limits didn't apply to him. The moment lights flashed, Hall pushed his white Dodge to the limit, leaving common sense in the rearview mirror. Hall tore through Hardy County, crossing double yellow lines and nearly causing head-on collisions at triple-digit speeds. He wasn't just fleeing, he was gambling with every life on the road. When he finally spun out at a turn, he chose violence over surrender.
Barely able to control it. Vehicle's almost DAV. As soon as the traffic clears.
Trapped, Hall rammed a patrol car, injuring a deputy. That was the last straw. The lead trooper used his cruiser as a battering ram, hitting the Dodge twice and crushing the engine. Hall tried to hide behind his wrecked car, but he was done.
Yeah, that car. 33 traffic, we gotta stop. 33 traffic, we gotta stop. Hands up! Hands up, motherfucker! Hands up on the ground! I will kill you! Who the fuck is in the door? Hey, there's at least three! At least three!
Hall bailed out and lay prone on the ground before orders were even given, trying to play innocent. It did not work. Charged with aggravated battery on an officer and felony fleeing, his 130 miles per hour joyride earned him a long stay at the Highlands County Jail.
Fort Temple, Hardy's 97.
He tried to turn a police cruiser into scrap metal with a 10-ton truck. That is a level of crazy you do not see every day. We have plenty more chaotic chases coming up, so keep watching. On February 1st, 2025, Atlanta's elite ACE unit zeroed in on a vehicle linked to a violent armed robbery. The suspects tried to lull officers into a false sense of security by stopping on Dotson Drive. But the second the blue light settled, the engine roared back to life.
Alright, we're southbound, 46.
This was not a long highway run. Officers swarmed the neighborhood immediately, turning the narrow streets into a cage. The suspects drove recklessly, desperate to shake the tail, but the ACE unit was already closing the net. The lead unit wasted no time, lining up a crushing pit maneuver. The force sent the getaway car tumbling onto its side, skidding across the pavement in a cloud of dust, before slamming to a halt against a fence.
Where you got him? Hey, get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
One suspect scrambled out, sprinting for freedom. But while the officer cleared the fence with ease, the suspect was defeated by his own sagging pants. He tripped, hit the dirt, and was dragged away. Gravity and the Atlanta police always win.
On the night of July 28, 2023, Interstate 40 East became a death trap. 32-year-old DeMarcus Clark fled from a traffic stop initiated by the Marion Police Department. He pushed his vehicle to over 120 miles per hour, turning a routine Friday night into a deadly situation.
It's just part of my job, man. He's taking off. Pursuit. Dispatch, we wrecked out.
Turn around here.
The Arkansas State Police stepped in to end the madness. Clark was driving recklessly in the dark, weaving through traffic with zero regard for anyone else on the road. Troopers knew that at these speeds, a crash was not just possible, it was inevitable. They had to act fast before an innocent family got hurt.
All right, I just about wrecked out. I TBI'd.
At mile marker 283, a trooper moved in to execute a TVI. The maneuver was successful in stopping the suspect, but the laws of physics took a tragic turn. Clark's vehicle spun out of control and slammed violently into the patrol car of an Arkansas State Police sergeant who was assisting in the chase. The impact was devastating. The sergeant was injured and rushed to the hospital. DeMarcus Clark, however, paid the ultimate price. He died from his injuries at the scene. It was a grim reminder. In Arkansas, running from the police at triple-digit speeds is a gamble where the house always wins. Running from the police at 120 miles per hour puts everyone at risk. Do you think officers should continue chasing at these speeds to catch the bad guy? Or is the danger to the public just too high? Let's hear your thoughts.
July 2nd, 2024, Michigan. A violent home invasion and carjacking in Ingham County triggered a high-speed manhunt. Livingston County deputies spotted the stolen GMC pickup in Fowlerville, but the driver was not interested in a routine chat.
Speeds are 80, crossing Preston. He's going against traffic, left lane. Pass the main floor, speed of 45.
The suspect pushed the heavy pickup past 80 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and eventually veering into oncoming lanes. He was playing a deadly game of chicken with every innocent driver on the road, turning the pursuit into a disaster waiting to happen.
65. Continuing through left on 65, bring to far right lane like you be a jump on the highway. Clear far right lane, where's he at now? Crash.
The run ended in a violent explosion of metal at Grand River Avenue. The stolen GMC slammed head-on into an innocent driver's Lexus, bringing the terror to a brutal halt. Deputies swarmed the wreckage, pulling the suspect from the twisted remains of his getaway car. Miraculously, no one was killed in the impact. The suspect traded his stolen truck for a permanent record and a long list of felony charges. It is a stark reminder that when you gamble with lives on the road, the house always wins. That innocent Lexus driver deserves a brand new vehicle, fully paid for by this reckless criminal. Drop a yes if you agree. We have plenty more chaotic chases coming up, so keep watching.
In Macomb County, Michigan, a gold Jeep Liberty became a weapon of destruction. After ramming Utica police cruisers multiple times and escaping their pursuit, the driver, Joseph Lee Jackson, was spotted on 32 Mile Road. He was not just fleeing, he was on a rampage, already wanted for felonious assault and retail fraud. Jackson escalated the madness by swerving into oncoming traffic to overtake vehicles, showing zero regard for human life. As he approached an intersection blocked by an ambulance, he made a reckless decision to pass on the right, driving straight into a ditch to get around the emergency vehicle.
Eastbound 32 from Hicks, traffic's moderate, speeds 90. Eastbound 32 from Hicks. Back back 2 times, 5 minutes.
Going from 33, you can show me around as well on the eastbound 94 total mile. Okay.
He's out, he's wet.
But law enforcement was waiting. A deputy deployed spike strips with precision, shredding the Jeep's tires. The vehicle lost control, violently barrel rolling off the road. In a shocking twist of physics, Jackson was ejected from the rolling Jeep. But, fueled by pure adrenaline, he stood up and attempted to walk away before being taken down. The chase is over.
Yes, there's one on foot. He went northbound through the storage yard here. I'm going to check on the passenger. Come on, man! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Clear.
Lay down! Lay down on your stomach! Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach!
Was this just a trooper crash? Excuse me, just a suspect vehicle crash? Okay.
Jackson survived the crash only to face the consequences of his rampage. He was arrested and turned over to Utica police, trading his gold Jeep for a pair of steel bracelets and a long list of felony charges. Driving the wrong way is not an escape plan. It is a suicide mission.
Put the gun down!
On March 12, 2021, in Nashville, Tennessee, Officer Josh Baker stopped a black Camaro at a Dollar General. The owner of the car was a wanted felon, but the driver was 31-year-old Nika Holbert. What started as a calm interaction quickly turned tense when Officer Baker found drugs in her bag. Holbert's demeanor shifted instantly. She wasn't the wanted man, but she was about to make a decision that would cost her everything.
Can I use the restroom?
And let you know there's being audio and video recorded, just to let you know.
Okay.
23, if you did have one more, that would be good.
10-4, dispatch any unit near Ewing Drive and Brick Church, Ewing Drive and Brick Church.
Can we step back here?
21 to 23, DVP code 3.
Negative, just code 2. So it's just in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, was there...
Well, I'm about 5 minutes from you.
Is this?
Yes. It's probably another bad week.
When Baker attempted to detain her, Holbert panicked. She screamed, "Don't put me in handcuffs," and snatched her bag away. The situation escalated into a physical struggle. Baker deployed his TAS, trying to subdue her with non-lethal force. But Holbert fought through the shock, scrambling into the driver's seat. She wasn't just resisting arrest, she was reaching for a weapon.
Step out. Ma'am, put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Officer Baker realized the danger too late. He shouted, "Put the gun down," but Holbert raised a semi-automatic pistol. At point-blank range, she fired. The bullet struck Baker in the torso, knocking him to the ground. Despite the agony, Baker returned fire, striking Holbert as she slammed the car into gear. The parking lot echoed with the chilling screams of "Shots fired, I'm hit."
Step out. Ma'am, put the gun down. Put the gun down. 23 shots fired. Shots fired. 23, I'm hit.
Holbert fled the scene, but she didn't get far. Mortally wounded, she lost control and crashed into a ditch just down the road. She later died at the hospital. Officer Baker survived, thanks to immediate medical attention. It was a senseless tragedy sparked by panic and poor choices. Holbert turned a drug possession charge into a death sentence, leaving behind a grieving family and a scarred officer. January 2024, Saginaw County, Michigan. While refueling their patrol car, troopers spotted a vehicle matching a dangerous fugitive wanted for attempted murder. The man behind the wheel was Greg Atwood, and he was not about to surrender at the gas pump.
Priority.
45.
I'm possibly that suspect of stabbing the vehicle traffic.
We're slowing down.
Still occupied, low traffic.
Crash now. Oh, wait, breathe.
Going north on Adams.
I don't want to fit him with
North on Adams.
ourselves. Let's get a second car here. Can you get a hold of SBSU? His car is damaged.
I can't tell if that...
Did go on the ditch. He is back on the road then? I am 13.
Worse. He's low enough. He takes a right up.
North on, get ready to hit.
Too fast.
Unable to.
Heading towards Bay City.
Atwood pushed his car past 100 miles per hour, even after a tire shredded down to the bare rim. He disregarded every emergency light, veering onto the wrong side of the road in a frantic attempt to escape. But the law does not back down just because you are driving on sparks.
I got it.
33.
I copy you at 33, you're broken.
Moderate traffic.
Coming up to the 6.
Copy.
Coming up to 6.
Coming up to the 6.
Speed's 100.
At 100.
I don't know what he's doing, so watch.
Oh, 1.
He's locking him up.
45, it's your call. Going into the city like that. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Hit fail. Oh no. Hit again.
Going west on 24th by Webster.
Blackstock 24th near Webster.
Living at 24th River.
24th and River.
Still going.
Going the wrong way on River.
Wrong way on River. Northbound River.
Passing 21st.
Passing 21st.
Speed still 100.
At 100.
Those kilometers. Yes, they were.
80 miles an hour.
Crash.
He's crashing out.
Into a house. He went through a house.
The gamble ended when Atwood slammed into a house, triggering a dangerous gas leak. It took an emergency support team with a Bearcat and the jaws of life to drag the car from the wreckage and cut the trapped fugitive out of his self-made cage.
There's a gas leak! I think that's gas, I don't know. There's a gas leak of some sort now.
Hey,
Yep. You guys got rifle? I can't see anything.
we'll get enough.
I can't see.
Let me cover you.
You guys want to move up?
Atwood was rushed to the hospital under heavy guard before facing his attempted murder charges. He tried to outrun his past, but only managed to drive himself into a brick wall. For this violent felon, the road to freedom has officially hit a dead end.
In your opinion, which of these chases was the most shocking, and what do you think the maximum sentence for that driver should have been? Let us know in the comments below.